Injuries are shaking up the fantasy basketball world in Week 4, and finding the right waiver wire gems could make or break your season. This week's standout players are capitalizing on opportunity and stepping up in a big way. From breakout scorers to reliable rebounders, there's plenty of short-term and long-term fantasy value waiting to be claimed. Let's start in Miami, where Jaime Jaquez Jr. is taking full advantage of Tyler Herro's absence. After a quiet sophomore campaign, Jaquez has exploded out of the gates this season. He's been a spark plug off the bench, scoring at least 20 points in 3 of his last 5 games while averaging over 17 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and nearly a steal a night. That production puts him inside the top 100 in standard formats. The hot shooting may cool off eventually, but as long as Herro remains sidelined, Jaquez deserves a roster spot in nearly every league. In Utah, Jusuf Nurkic has suddenly become one of fantasy's hottest ads. After Walker Kessler's season-ending shoulder injury, Nurkic has stepped into a massive role. He's logging heavy minutes as the new starter and producing elite rebounding numbers with some sneaky defensive stats. Over his first few games as a starter, he's averaged double-digit rebounds, solid assists, and even multiple steals per contest. His scoring might fluctuate, but his all-around contributions make him a must-grab in all formats. Detroit's Isaiah Stewart has also been quietly putting together a strong fantasy stretch. Even as Jalen Duren's primary backup, Stewart has remained productive thanks to his defense and hustle. He's contributing points, rebounds, and impressive block numbers, while also stretching the floor with the occasional three-pointer. With Tobias Harris sidelined, Stewart has seen extra opportunity and made the most of it. That window won't last forever, but right now, he's far too valuable to be sitting on waivers. In Indiana, Isaiah Jackson is turning his season around after a slow start. Once viewed as a breakout candidate, he lost favor early but is now back in the mix with extended minutes. Over the past several games, Jackson has been a force on the boards while scoring efficiently and protecting the rim. The Pacers' rotation remains unpredictable, but his athleticism and upside make him a worthy speculative pickup. Finally, there's Minott in Boston, the player who's been giving fantasy managers headaches all season. After a sluggish start, he's earned a consistent starting role and become an important energy piece for the Celtics. In his recent run, he's averaging double-digit points, strong rebounding numbers, and solid defensive stats while knocking down threes at a steady rate. His minutes can still fluctuate, but his production speaks for itself. Whether you're looking for an injury replacement, a short-term boost, or a breakout stash, this week's waiver wire offers plenty of options. Act fast. The best fantasy managers are always the ones who strike before the rest of the league catches on.